She's no ordinary woman. Please welcome back to our show from CSI, Marg Helgenberger. Marg, you look hotter than ever. How are you? Good. Nice to see you. 10 seasons.
Can you believe it?
I really can't, man.
Nor can I. Sometimes it's just, wow, where did those 10 years go?
I know.
I mean, at times it feels like an eternity when we started, and then it seems like just yesterday. But
It really is. I mean, just as a viewer, it's weird. But has it flown by as an actor?
You know, once the season's done, it does feel like it's flown by. But like when you're in the middle of the season, like especially like in January and February, it feels like, oh my God, because it's a long haul. It's like 10 and a half months.
And they're very long days, I'd imagine.
Yeah. Yes, not as bad as they used to be. The beginning of any new series is, you know, a lot of hours, but this is, we get it down to like 12 hours a day.
I do miss William Peterson, but I love Lawrence Fishburne. I mean,
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah, I love him. He's great.
Yeah.
He was just here. He's a mystery taster, and he was so much fun. I was surprised by how funny he is.
Yeah, he's funny, he's cool, he's a great actor, class act. He's just been great. We've really enjoyed having him on the show.
So you've really enjoyed finding a new groove with
Yeah, definitely. That's why I think this season we really, I think, hit a new high or something, because we all sort of gelled as a group, and because last season it was the transition of Billy leaving the show and Lawrence coming on, and I think this year we really got it. You know, because all the his character was more defined, and the group, the ensemble group, was more defined too.
It kind of shakes things up.
Definitely.
Brings everybody, you know, especially after a decade, kind of snaps you out of it a little bit.
Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
So, you know, sort of like my husband, you're a part-time musician. Like, you love to play the guitar.
Hardly can say. I don't even qualify as part-time. I mean, I can play a few songs, but yes, with the hiatus coming up, that's definitely on the list. Is, you know, getting back into some guitar lessons, because it's fun. You know, it's just with a guitar, you only can, like 3 chords, you can play a multitude of songs. You know,
and you can play all the rock songs. Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of blues, and so I think it's an easy. I mean, like a piano is a more difficult instrument, which I played as well, but. You know, it's a little more complicated.
Then you qualify as a musician if you can play more than one instrument.
I can barely, not well as a complete, you know.
I can barely play the drums, but I count that. My husband has a studio, and I get in there, and I'm like, oh, I'm Ringo Starr.
Can you really play, or you just goof around?
No, well, I was trained by my husband's drummer, who's the Saturday Night Live drummer.
Oh,
and
right.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't gone to lessons in a while, but I'm all right. I can get through an AC/DC track.
Do you really? You play along too?
That's how I learned to play the drums. Was the
Which one?
AC/DC. Back in Black was the first one he taught me on the drums.
Course. I love the AC/DC. That's what I have.
You know, hey, and you know, you're back on the dating scene. Yes.
I am. I've been seeing someone since Thanksgiving, actually, around Thanksgiving. Yes.
Wow, you're like going steady. I was going to ask you how the single scene is, but you're already hooked up.
Yeah, he's not in the business. He's.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's just a lot of fun and sweet and cute and interesting. You know, he's got all the qualities that keep me interested.
I mean, he's cute, but what was it? His sense of humor? He's a great cook in the kitchen. I mean, what made him dateable?
Well, yeah, we were introduced through a mutual friend, and you know, actually, the moment I opened the door and he came into my house, I was like, oh, he's cute.
You're like, hi.
And then after just talking with him, I thought, wow, he's interesting. Wow, that's cool.
Cute, interesting. Check, check. Done. Check, please. Right? Exactly.
Yeah. No, I was interested in seeing how it played out. Yeah. Well, after that first initial meeting.
He's been around for several months now. He must be doing all right.
Yeah, definitely. Yes.
Is he a good cook? What are his hobbies?
No, he's not a cook.
He's a terrible.
Not at all.
I'm always worried about how people are eating. How are you two getting by when it comes to your food?
He knows good food.
Well, that's
and loves good food. Yes.
As long as he can pick up a check.
Yeah, that he does. Yes.
So we're back with the gorgeous Marg Helgenberger, and we've been chatting it up. We thought that the audience might like to get in on it, so we've got a couple of audience Q&A. Who's going to go first? I don't even know who's... there you go. What's your name?
My name's Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
Hi. You're a beautiful, powerful woman, and I wonder, you work in a pretty dominated male cast, and I wonder how you handle all those men in your...
With a whip. Actually, they've been very... they're very cool guys. I mean, we just have a lot of fun. I mean, we all really like and respect each other, so we laugh a lot. We laugh pretty much all day long.
I mean, that's what really tripped me out about Lawrence Fishburne. When he came out, I'm like, he's such a serious guy, and all of his roles are so heavy. And he sits down, and he's like, you want to go barbecue with him. He's so funny and laid back. And
yeah, he's a consummate actor, definitely, yeah.
Who's got our next question?
Hi, my name is Jane. You are beautiful. And
I was just thinking our audience is pretty hot, too, though. Unbelievable, right?
Yeah,
adorable.
Definitely. You've worked with so many great stars in the past. Is there anyone else that you would like to work with that you haven't?
No, that's a good one.
So many. Gosh, so many. Al Pacino's the first one that comes to mind. I haven't seen his Dr. Kevorkian, but I really look forward to it.
It's fantastic. On HBO?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Because he's, I mean, a real solid character actor, despite the fact that he had like a long career as a leading man. But Viggo Mortensen, I'm a huge fan of. I love Catherine O'Hara. Actually, I'm sure you're familiar with Catherine O'Hara.
Well, you really do have a laundry list.
Oh yeah, I mean, I like my job. I love playing off of somebody, and
you know, you never think about that. Is that, you know, actors and actresses, they're fans too, and everybody probably has a short list of like, oh yeah, I'd really love to do a couple of scenes with that person. I'd really love to do a project with them.
Definitely, there's a lot of great actors out there.
Way to go. Who's got one more?
Hi, my name is Maria.
Hi, Maria.
Question, do the cast members of all the CSI shows meet up or run into each other off set?
We occasionally bump into each other at, you know, various events and things like that. And it's, you know, some of them I've met before, and some of them I'm just meeting that then. I actually bumped into Gary Sinise one time in this, it was at Universal Studios. We're up at the City Walk. I was up there doing a charity event, and he was there. His son was performing in a band. It was just kind of fun.
He's a
we bumped
musician
into. Yeah, that's right. He's got a band,
that's
Lieutenant Dan's band, or something like that. Yeah, but I actually have known Gary since he directed an episode of China Beach, which was my first series.
Oh yeah, I love China Beach. Such a great job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. But he directed that, and we talked about it because we had said we both had just had babies, and now my baby, who was with me at the time, was like 15, and his baby was up on stage playing. It was just so cool.
That's so, must be so trippy for you guys.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely. So
you won your first Emmy for that? You won an Emmy for
China Beach. Yes, I did.